airport run. I didn't even know the lady was in the car.
comes.
I messed you real quick, and I came out and I went, "Oh, he's."
I didn't even know that. Somebody was in that car there. I had to turn and look and move.
Just make sure I got what I need to get on the plane.
Of course.
Cool, man.
I got it. Press that circle button on the door.
All right.
To open the door. You can.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make more work for you.
Oh, somebody left their. Who the fuck sat in front last?
Look at that. Oh, I bet you collect all kinds of shit.
Well, this
Pockets.
This is a youngster. A youngster. Just in case he calls me back.
Yeah.
I know he needs his plastic.
It's probably on his phone. These days, it's
Yeah.
like you could lose the actual card and go a number of days before you even notice, I bet.
You can scoot the seat back some because it's all the way up.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I've never been to Austin before. I just got to hang out here last night. It's a pretty cool city.
Yeah,
man.
it's a great city.
It's like big, but it doesn't feel that way at all.
It's a great city. I'm not from here. I just come to work over here.
Safety.
Okay.
I live in San Antonio.
Oh,
I grew up in Houston. I was born in Corpus. But Austin is great. The people are nice. They drive way better over here than in Houston.
Oh, really?
Or San Antonio. Yeah. Houston is like the worst drivers ever.
Like, is it just that the road system's set up so people gotta drive shitty, or is it something else?
No, it's everything. It's everything, man. The people are in a rush, and everybody got some fucking gun, and
Oh, yeah.
so.
I live in Florida, and it's kind of the same thing. Everyone's got a gun. Like,
You can't honk the horn.
no,
you
you can't do anything.
I'll honk the horn, but you can't get mad when I honk like that.
Yeah. Wild.
If you're running late, that's your fault, man. If you're gonna get fired, it's your last time running late. I can understand you speeding and all that shit, but if you're doing it all the time, man, you're increasing your chances for all kind of bad things, man. People crashing into you, people getting mad at you for wanting to shoot you, and
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks.
somebody waved a pistol at me before, man, and this was a long time ago. I tried to get him to throw the gun out. So I was gonna stop and pick it up, but they took off, and then I'm taking off behind them, and then I'm chasing them, and then I act like I called the police. I called my cousin to act like so they could. I wanted him to throw the gun out.
Yeah.
We ended up passing a policeman that almost passed in San Antonio, and we're both going like 100, and he pulled us over. I already knew it was him, so I was rolling down the window, and he's rolling down the window as I'm passing him up. We're going over 100, and I didn't know what kind of police it was. I just knew it was a police because he put the lights on when I was fixing to pass him up by the Alamo Dome, and so I knew it was him. And I said, "They got a gun," so he pulled them over. No, first when he pulled him over, I pulled over behind him. He ran to the car. He asked me what happened. I told him. Then he pulled his gun out. And got him out the car, and he put the gun back here. Then he asked me how the gun looked, and I told him. And then he said, he goes and talks to them, and they're like, "Oh, they said that you tried to crash them." I'm like, I said, "Oh yeah, they got a gun. I see they have a gun, and I'm gonna try to crash them."
Makes a lot of sense. Jeez. Yeah, I had one of my buddies. He was in his truck with his kids in Gainesville, Florida, and it was just at like a 4-way stop, and I guess it turned yellow. So my buddy Umair, he decided not to go through.
Yeah.
He decided to slow down and stop.
They hit
And this car behind him didn't hit him, but was like, I guess, pissed off he didn't go, and so he laid on his horn, And Umair had his window down, and he just gave him one of these, like
Yeah, what the fuck?
what? No middle finger, no nothing. It was just like his arms hanging out the window. He's like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I stopped at yellow, and the dude came out with the gun. His kids are in the car, and was like pointing it at him. Scarred his kids and shit. It was like little kids, and then he went back in the car and sped off. Umair was all shaken up. He called the police and like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. And Umair was like, hold on, man. There's cameras right here on all these lights. Can you like look? And he's like, oh, we're not gonna.
Nah, your life is
like,
not that important.
Well, it's just like you can't have people. I mean, I guess if that's the position where they're like, no, it's not high enough priority to go pull this camera footage and like just take 10 minutes and see if we can get a license plate. If that's what the position is, I guess they're telling
why
us
even have
it's
the
okay.
camera?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but see, this is what I told the police too. I said, man, if y'all let them go, y'all need to understand and realize they don't think they could do that to anybody on the highway.
Yep. No, because I mean, by letting them go, it's pretty much the same thing as saying
You're
it's
naked,
okay.
just do it again.
Yeah.
But if the shoe was on the other foot, I would be going to prison, you know.
No, it's. I don't understand the whole gun culture. Like, I grew up with rifles in the house because we would hunt, but they were like tools.
Yeah.
They had a very specific purpose.
Yeah, you know not to play with them.
But it was never like, let me take it out with me.
Yeah, but what it is these young kids are getting bullied and they're bringing their parents' guns to school to exact revenge, and it's not the way to do it, man. The kids are bullying the other kids, you know what I mean? That's what's happening. That's how I see it happening.
Yep.
It makes them be an outcast, makes them everybody talk shit to them, and then, you know, if they're a kid, they think everybody's against them, and say, I'm gonna show them.
So that's what I feel like this online lifestyle that everyone lives now, I think that makes the bullying and stuff feel worse than it is. Because I remember when I was a kid, like, there was like pecking orders. You would get picked on. Sometimes you might pick on someone, right? But everyone had like their friends. You still had like groups. But now these kids are getting bullied, and then they go home alone, and like it's all online. So I think they just feel so isolated.
And it's constant, and if one pours it on, all of them are pouring it on.
Right.
And a lot of those kids that get bullied, they commit suicide too.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
But you bully someone because you're not happy with yourself.
That's what it is.
You're not happy with yourself. Because when you're happy with yourself, you're not messing with other people.
You're not even concerned about other people. You're just doing you.
No, you don't have to make other people feel bad to make yourself feel good. I think something happened over here. I think you're like my 5th trip to the airport already. And
Oh, really?
yeah, when I dropped them off there, I seen a whole bunch of like 10 police cars. And when I came back, I seen they had it was clear plastic over somebody right by the door. I can't tell if it was somebody or something. But they're while waiting. I guess they're waiting for the coroner.
So you live in San Antonio?
Yeah,
now?
I live in San Antonio. I don't like it, but we're gonna move soon. I've been saying that shit for about a year already. But it's up to me because it's me and my little brother, and San Antonio's not the money for doing this shit. I have to drive over here. Yeah.
There's just not enough demands.
For Uber X. Uber X, it's all day long. Uber X, but not for the comfort. Over here, I could do the comfort instead of the Uber X.
Okay.
It's way more money, man. Instead of over there, I'll make $20, $25 an hour. Over here, I can make like 35 to 40.
Okay.
So I gotta come over here. I gotta come where the money's at. See, where's all the police was at. I guess they already picked them up. There's still some. It must be trash. It's still sitting there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there was like 10 police cars right there.
You a Spurs fan?
I'm Houston all the way, but
Okay, cool.
but I like the Spurs.
I fucking hate the Spurs. I'm a Suns fan, and it was like kind of the best our team ever was. Like back in the day when we had Barkley when I was a kid, we were good. But then a decade ago we had that run with Steve Nash.
Yeah.
But the Spurs every
Knocked them
fucking
down.
time, every year for like a 5-year period, it was like the Spurs. I can't stand them.
Well, it's bad. Wembanyama got the blood clots, man. It's bad, man.
He's got blood clots.
Blood clots in his shoulder.
Oh man,
So he's not playing for the rest of the year.
the whole season. I didn't know that. Shit.
Yeah, it just came out the other day.
He's
Because they played over here the other day. They played over here a couple
Okay.
days last week. They played over here. But basketball is not what it used to be, man. I don't even care to watch it anymore.
So the NBA, it's like for me, I'll watch it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But during the season, if I know the Suns are playing, I'll just wait until I'm like, okay, it's about the fourth quarter, then I'll tune in. Because on the one hand, it's amazing that they can play that all 4 quarters, and it almost always comes down to the last 5 minutes. But some of these games, it's like they're taking longer. There's a lot of isolation, one-on-one playing.
Today's games are over. It's a glorified 3-point contest, man.
A little bit.
Nobody cares to watch that shit. You can watch that shit at the park.
Right. Or just catch the highlights.
Yeah. I don't even care to watch the highlights anymore. And you know what made me mad? And because that they traded Luka like that, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Dallas fan, but Luka was already my favorite player. But now that he's played for Lakers, he can't be my favorite player, man.
Dude, it sounds like there was a lot of other stuff going on though with his like health and his doctors, and sounds like he and the team just weren't on the same page for a while.
But you don't trade for Anthony Davis. Come on.
Arguably the best player in the league right now, at his peak.
Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't
this
play
is his career
defense,
peak.
but his offense makes up for his defense.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that was a surprise, man.
Yeah, then he's playing over there with LeBron. Like,
That's kind of not fair because if those two kind of link up and figure each other's game out, that could get real ugly.
yeah, but
for the
LeBron's
rest of the
already.
league.
LeBron's done already.
Oh,
man.
dude, no way. That guy's amazing.
He's never had it. He's never had the killer instinct, man, and he'd rather pass the ball for the winning assist than take the winning shot. That's too much pressure for him. Because he used to not like shooting the free throws at the end. Cool daddy, they cool right there. He got this collar up.
Hey, I appreciate the ride, man.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too. So you going back to Florida?
That's it. Going home. I've been away for a week. It's gonna be nice.
It's good over here. You too, sir. Yeah, the past couple of passengers dropped off. They shake my hand and shit. She almost passed up the police. Shit. it's the what you call it on the back tire, the balance. Yeah, let me knock this motherfucking shit out, man, and knock it out. Try to do one more trip. Man, the rocks from that truck, man. That's one thing I'm gonna hate, man. Being around those fucking trucks that's throwing in rocks. That's what happened right there. Then y'all see the fucking windshields fucking crack like a motherfucker. Stay on this side. Don't go in that other lane because those trucks will pull out on your ass. Come on, y'all. Let that truck beat y'all. Gotta get in front of it. Come on, y'all. Yeah, I think for them to give a complaint like the one that they got, they have to give a one star. I don't know, I'm gonna need to talk to Rudy. He will know more about that shit.
how many rides I got. Oh shit! Somebody $3 tip 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that was the last trip. Oh, that's funny, man. You got Elon and Donald Trump kissing. And that picture right here on the side right here. That right there. Jacket was right there. I didn't see homeboy left his shit in here. Get your ass ran over.
we're trying to load some of this up, y'all.